It's become a known thing that men look for a replacement of their mother and motherly love in their wife or girlfriend or romantic partner, whatever form of attachment you want it can be under. And it's very true. But within that, there are two kinds of men. There is the kind, and you know which one you are, there is the kind that is really helpless. They can't do their own laundry. They don't know what clothes to wear. They're clueless. So they say, oh, I don't know, my wife buys my underwear and my clothes, whatever. You know, they really cannot function without a woman around. And they'll usually end up with a woman that just takes over and does everything for them and thinks of them as a fool. And they just provide the finances to the best of their ability. These are not necessarily wealthy men, actually, not at all. They could be very average earners to higher income ones, where they just let the woman take over because they simply cannot take care of that aspect of their life. Then there are other men, a preferred kind, who know how to do everything. They really don't need a woman around. They were raised right from a young age. They really don't need a woman, need with a capital N. They would prefer to have her around at their, chosen times. They could marry, their decision. That doesn't matter. But I'm just describing to you the second type of men. They prefer to have them around, but they don't need them. They are not dependent on them. They choose their own clothes. They have their own style. They have their own opinions and their own stance on matters and situations and life. But the biggest mistake that men make is looking to replace the motherly love via a wife or a romantic partner. That is simply not going to happen because it's simply not there. As I've said it before, and at the risk of repeating it again and again and again, the love that these unaware men are looking for to extract from their romantic partner, she is saving it for her children, that love. And it's the way it should be. So don't ever look for that, because you will never get it if you're under any kind of illusion. It may appear to you that way, but it's not. And sometimes you'll find out the hard way when she says, that she loves you, but she's not in love with you. The biggest BS line that women have come up with in the English language. I don't know how it is well, actually I do know in other languages, but it means the same thing, and it means absolutely nothing. It's what one guy used to refer to as womaness, meaning a female talk. It means absolutely nothing. It's a way of not having the courage to say things as they really are, so they use the roundabout ways, stupid terminology and word salads such as I love you, but I'm not in love with you. BS like that. Or I've heard one woman say, I cannot be all in. Now, this is after she was in a relationship with some guy for 7 years, going out with him and giving him everything. And then she says, well, we're going to have to start seeing other people, and, we're going to have to, go our separate ways because I cannot be all in with you. Well, it took her 7 years to find that out. That means she decided that she might find someone better. So anyways, going back to the same, to the original point of this video, is that the mistakes that men make is trying to replace the love of their mother and their motherly love and the genuine unconditional love that was. All their life, some men try to do that. Some people never learn. It is true that some people never learn through the love of a romantic partner. That never is going to happen. Never. There are no exceptions. It will never happen because a woman is not capable to give you the love that she would give her children. It's just not possible. So If you're armed with that knowledge, again, if you're armed with that fact, you would be so much healthier. You would be such a nicer man going into a relationship, staying in a relationship as long as it takes, as long as it's fun. And when that relationship ends, and you know they all do, all romantic relationships have an expiration date, you will not be nearly as hurt, if at all. It'll just be the period of getting over some kind of attachment that you formed. They say you form an attachment to an egg if you hold on to it for 21 days. But you will not be hurt, and you will not be under these illusions, and you will not be listening to love songs and crying, and you will not be sitting by the phone waiting for her to call and sending messages and waiting for her to return. You would not put yourself through that unnecessary misery if you're armed with this knowledge. And that is my entire goal in making these videos, to spread the understanding, the true hardcore, whatever you want to call it. Red pill is fine with me. But true core understanding of, what is it? Red pill to me, I tell you what red pill means to me, is knowing why someone is doing the true reason behind the actions of people, as opposed to what they say, what it appears like, and what we think it is, versus the true reason why someone is doing what they're doing, the true reason why she is there with you, not the BS that the romance novels in Hollywood and the media tells you. That is the true essence of red pill. And anyone that tells you anything else doesn't know it themselves. They're just some angry people that have been dumped, and they're just venting through calling themselves relationship coaches. There is no such a thing as a relationship coach. There is no such a thing as a marriage counselor. There is no such a thing as a relationship expert. This all self-given titles that mean absolutely nothing at all. They're just people that decided one day, I've had 3 guys leave me, or I've had 2 women dump me. I think I'm a relationship coach. I know what it's all about. And they reflect, they project their own experience, their own unique situation, and assume that everybody else's situation is the same. Hope it's been helpful. Signing out from this beautiful island in the Andaman Sea, the Rayavadi Resort, as you can see from this boat. It's a gorgeous place that everyone should afford themselves a visit, if you ask me. All the best. If you're in the States, have a happy Thanksgiving. Until the next video.